What's up, Pickle Peeps? Melissa here, and today we're talking about the month of June. Realistically, my June plan. So, I know the first thing on your mouth is gonna be, Melissa, it's already June 2nd. I know, I'm really bad at planning. I'm really bad about not last minuting. And if you are similar, then drop it in the comments, let me know. We'll start a support group. Not really, because I don't have time for that, but come on. you know. It's always been like a dream and goal of mine to be like a month ahead. At this point, I will settle for a couple days ahead. Maybe half a week, we'll work up to a week, any of that. But still, bleh. We're getting off topic here. We're talking today about June. So I want to go in, and I don't know about you guys, like if you're planning out your month or not, if you're looking at any month, and be like, what is the priority? What are the things I have to focus on right now for my business? Because we know if you are in the same boat here, oftentimes I allow myself to get dragged down kind of into the minutia of things that don't actually matter, things that may not actually move the needle in my business, but it feels good. The busy work that feels good, like I'm progressing on things, but in reality you're not. So with that, I'm going to go through kind of the top list of the things that are working in my business right now, and then the branches that I want to reach out into this month and really focus on so we can grow. So the first things first, look at your business for the past month, the past quarter, whatever has been working, keep doing it. Somehow I see this, especially in handmade business, most business, but handmade especially, like we find something that works, or we have a launch that works, we have a collection that works, we have a social media template style that worked. And then we're like, okay, cool, let me try something different. Stop, put on the brakes. If it worked once, do it again. I'm gonna repeat that. If it worked once, do it again. And then again, and then again, and then again, until you have a slew of them in a row that don't work, okay? Keep doing the stuff that works until it consistently does not work. So, with that, what are the things that actually work in my business? And if you don't have one already, I highly recommend investing in or building out a tracker so that you can see all of your sources of income and know where your money is coming from, okay? So the very first thing that works well for me, in-person events. Now, I personally made a commitment this year that I was going to do 2 in-person events a month, every single month, really to keep my finger on the local pulse and to give my local people a place to shop with me that's not just online. And then also just to I said it before, keep a finger on the pulse, but that means interacting with people, getting responses to my jewelry that I can actually see on someone's face. Getting a response to my products that I can see, that I can talk to them about. I can see where their eyes go, what colors are they loving, and it's a different kind of vibe than being in the onlines. I want to be a step in front instead of a step removed. So, in-person events. I had made the decision that I was going to do 2 a month. Last month we went a little crazy, and I think we had 5 in-person events, which was awesome. Some of them were great, some of them were bad, 2 of them were down from last year, but it's okay. We tried new stuff, we did repeat stuff, all that. So we did a lot of events. And I had my second best month of the year for in-person. Actually, it might have been the best month of the year for in-person events. I don't remember. I'll have to check the numbers again. But anyway, so we're going to continue doing those. Now, June actually only has 2 in-person events for me right now, but we're still keeping it. That's my minimum threshold. If another one pops up that I can fit into the calendar, we'll try, but really now I'm looking at filling in the rest of my months and starting to book out those holiday shows. It is June, which means the contracts for holiday shows, the good ones, their deadlines are all coming up if they haven't passed already. So I want to make sure that I'm filling in and flushing out my holiday show schedule. All right, so that's in-person events. We also focus a lot on virtual events. Focus a lot on virtual events. So what do virtual events look like? In my case, they look like trunk shows. In someone else's case, they might look like collection launches. If you do a new collection, and June is kind of the last chance we have to really launch a summer collection, I'll be doing mine somewhere around the 15th. Somewhere in that vicinity. I gotta really hone in on my calendar here. If you do a collection launch, do it as a Facebook or an Instagram or a YouTube live and get people hold up a product and talk about it. I have an entire course about this that I call Trunk Show Secrets. Not available right now, but if you have anyone has an interest in it, let me know and I'll put it back up somewhere. That goes through this entire process of kind of like doing QVC, but on a live stream platform where people can interact. You can immediately get feedback on how great your products are. So that's one way to do it. But I actually do these, I've just talked about them, trunk shows. Any week that I don't have an in-person event going on, I have a trunk show going on. So this month kind of looks like 2 in-person events, 1 collection launch, and then 3 trunk shows. Because of how the Saturdays work out in the month, that's what we're doing. So yeah, 2 in person, 1 collection launch, 3 trunk shows. That's all of my kind of events going on. So as we look in June, I just talked about I have a collection launch that I'm working on. Yes. We're also working on a brand new product line. So I have been historically for 12 years now, I have been doing jewelry. That has been Metals and Pieces is a jewelry brand. But I'm not gonna lie, you get a little burned out of doing the same thing for, 12 years. And I faced a lot of burnout before and came back from it. I always bounce back, but I need something to bounce back from. I need a trampoline product here. Anyone with me have a trampoline product or a trampoline business? And it might be a little bit of entrepreneurial ADD, I'm not sure, but we're going in and I am launching this month a brand called Viking Chickens. I'm actually not wearing the shirt today. I have worn it in a couple of these other live streams. So yes, I am doing a merch line all inspired by Viking chickens dressed up as Vikings. So that's a really simple side business plan. It's going to be a very simple social media channel that may or may not happen in June, but adds to Viking Chickens to a t-shirt. There will be jewelry upsells. There will eventually be other product upsells. There will eventually be more than one shirt design. But anyway, I have a heat press here. I'm going to print the shirts right in-house. I'm so excited. Something different, okay? Like I said, this is my trampoline product right here to keep Metals and Pieces going to fight the burnout. Get interested in something else. There's way too many other things I'm interested in, but we're going to stick to Viking chickens here. And then I'm going to have a newsletter that's all about chickens and funny chicken stuff, so it's going to be great. All right, so that's the new product line going on. So that's kind of like, I talked about like the steady things that we're doing, and now I'm kind of moving into the new things. So we have Viking Chickens. Another new thing that's going on this month is I am applying to fair. So I want to add in wholesale, and I also want to add in wholesale and really nail down my process for reaching out to clients and doing pitches and pitch packages before fall time hits, before the fall collections go out, because I don't know about you, but for me personally, fall is my biggest season of the year, my biggest sales point. It even beats out Christmas. I'm hoping this year that Christmas is going to trounce fall, that fall does its usual amazingness and even gets better, and then Christmas trounces it. That's the plan for this year. That is my hope and dream. But regardless of that, I want to have wholesale stuff ready to go before fall. So we're applying to fair. I'm getting that wholesale avenue set up. Yes, and this is a great thing, I think, to dedicate an hour a day to throughout the summer here. So that's going on in the new category. Also in the new-ish category, and looking at my schedule and stuff, one of the biggest things to look at is like, are you having any vacations or travel stuff coming up? I know this is June, so for me in the Northeast, this is kind of the kickoff to summer. And I actually have travel going on by myself before the family. So over the summer, it'll be, okay, when are we vacationing or doing like specialty party days, go to a theme park, go to the beach, stuff like that. This month, I'm going to Vegas. I am so very excited to go to the Traffic World Summit that Perry Belcher is hosting, where I'm going to learn all about ads and all different places and styles to run ads and what I should be looking at with ads and how to test ads. Everything ads. It's all about traffic. So that will be at the end of the month. It's going to be a totally insane thing. I'm going to try to do updates for you guys while I'm there. If not, we'll have pre-record videos and I'll give you updates after I'm back. But yeah, so Vegas and ads. That'll be 4 days going on this month. And then finally, as the last thing I'm looking at to do with June is kind of prioritize the day. This is something I've been working on a lot through May, April a little bit. It's really hit home a lot. It's going to hit home a lot more once my nephew is done with school and my 8 hours I have to work shrinks down to 4.5 to 5 hours a day that I have to work because he's in summer camp. Yeah, that means if I am going from 8 hours to like 4.5, never mind all the Zoom calls that I'm on during the week, then these days need to be prioritized and streamlined. And that work starts now. So, streamlining my processes and really working on eat the frog. If that's not a concept you've heard before, it means do the toughest thing first. Whatever the most anxiety riding or most important thing of your day to get done, whether or not it's a scary thing, do it first. Get the biggest task of the day done, and then you can work on more minutia stuff. So, streamlining, eat the frog, and then hot lists. I don't know how you guys do it. For me personally, I think I have a video about it, like my 3Ms, my 3M method for prioritizing tasks. But I look at my main things, that's kind of like the eat the frog stuff that has to get done during a day. My maintenance things, which is, pack and ship orders, social media, the stuff that has to happen every single day. And then finally my minutia stuff, which is all like the regular things. If I push it to tomorrow, it doesn't matter. Maybe eventually I could just bump it off the list because it doesn't matter at all. The minutia stuff is the stuff that we tend to try to like focus in on and do and focus all our time on when we should be doing eat the frog task, the main tasks. So streamlining eat the frog hot lists. To me, a hot list is I take that eat the frog task and what is its bare minimum components? Okay, what is the bare minimum thing I need to get this thing launched, to get this social post out, to get this email out, to get this collection launched, whatever it is I'm working on. To get onto Fair, what is the minimum thing I need to do or the first step of my hot list to get onto Fair? Well, I just found out the emails that I got to send. And you're like, Melissa, you don't need to send emails to get into Fair. I know, I'm working on a referral thing, so it's okay. It's okay. And that's really it. That is my plan for June. You know what the biggest thing to making a plan successful is? Keep it simple. So this is what we're doing to keep simple. The June plan, in-person events, virtual events, the new collection, the new product line applying to Fair. Going to Vegas. Prioritizing. I love that prioritizing is number 7 on this list. All right, so that's me, Pickle Peep. Drop it in the comments. Let me know, what's your plan for June? Do you need help planning out for June? Do you need help like planning out knowing where to focus during the year, how to prioritize yourself and your systems? That is something that I'm like doing a deep internal dive on this year and all of that. So there we go. Whew. Drop it in the comments, let me know. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like my rambling, we're trying to be less rambly thought processes here and all the different tech tutorials and such, be sure to subscribe. We're dropping videos every day for 100 days. Yes, I am in a 100-day video challenge right now. It's not even on the June plan, but there will be. If there's 30 days in June, there will be 30 videos going up because I don't like to lose. More so than I like to win, I don't like to lose. So we're doing 100 days straight. This competition I'm in, if you miss a day, there is no grace window. If you miss a day, you're back to the beginning, just like 75 hard. All right, so that means that I will see you guys tomorrow for what kind of video? I don't know yet. Bye.